what were the most out of this world and your favorite experiments or tech demos you got to be a part of on this mission? And for Williams and Wilmore specifically, did the extension of your mission create any new opportunities for experiments or research that was not originally planned for the expedition?
You start. Sure. So while I was up there, we performed about 150 different experiments. Of those, the ones that you know the most about are the ones where you end up being one of the guinea pigs in the experiment. So there's about a dozen different experiments where we were doing things to me and seeing how my body adapted. Whether that was a vascular aging experiment where we're measuring how stiff my arteries get because life in space tends to manifest itself as accelerated aging, and so we can better understand how the human body responds to that and hopefully provide some treatments on the ground to help with problems that as you get older you encounter. How our immune system works. Did a whole study on the immune system and how my body was responding. Life on orbit tends to suppress the immune system, and why does that happen? We're trying to understand that so that we can help design better treatments on the ground, but also understand how we can support crews that go deeper into space on longer missions. Probably one of the most shocking experiments. Butch and Sunny got to watch me wire myself up to muscle stimulation pads and shock myself and trying to figure out how do we keep our muscles strong when we don't have access to all the equipment we have on the International Space Station, because as we go to the moon and on to Mars, that's a lot of extra mass, and if we can do it with smaller equipment, maybe that works. The side benefit of that is anybody that's been bedridden on the ground, that's also a treatment for how you can support somebody that's been kind of tied to a bed for a long period of time and help keep them healthy. So there's a benefit directly to the ground. That's 3 of them. They're all interesting, and I'm one of many subjects, and it takes years to get enough subjects to go through the space station to be able to generate enough data to draw some conclusions. And so that's why research up there takes a long time. But the value is clear.
Just very briefly, there's some medications on Earth that work well with a certain age group, but the same medication doesn't work so well with another. So it's a capillary flow experiment to try to understand how that medication is flowing through our bodies, and maybe there's something we can figure out as to why those things are. And we're trying to figure that out. And that's very beneficial, obviously, to mankind, and may benefit some of our families one day.
Yeah, and I just want to highlight some other science that's going on up there, because we have just an amazing person, Don Pettit, who's up on the space station getting ready to come home. And every day he's up to something and just trying to highlight what microgravity does and how it is, as well as amazing photography, which I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen out there. And the fact that he can take a picture of a red sprite or a blue jet and have a picture from the space station looking down on a lightning cloud is just incredible, and it enlightens all of us into what is actually going on in the universe. And that's just simply because he's curious. And that is something that's actually, like I said, we're sharing and we're showing off to everybody, like, wow, we think we know what's going on, but we really don't. And if you just open your eyes and make some observations, like Don does every morning at 4 a.m., we'd learn a whole lot.
Yeah, Don's,
it's a great place.
Don's taking potatoes he's growing and the nitrogen produced in the roots of the potatoes to nourish the peanuts that he's growing. I mean, it's pretty special. He's a special guy.
He's awesome.